What's up, traders? How are you this week that has just started? Let's see markets. A quick market update. Let's start with equities S&P. We see that we have had the initial gap up. This is a future CFD in S&P. And we see the momentum is pushing higher. Of course, we approach the 40-50 area that will act as first initial resistance. But I believe we are going to have a clear break to the upside, because Fed's policy that is weakening the dollar and trying to support the system is going to have a positive effect in stocks. Also, stocks are a source of yield for investors that cannot have money only in equities, in treasuries and deposits. After the big deposit meltdown that we saw, investors are afraid to keep cash in the bank, so one good alternative is stocks. Okay, let's see also the dollar. It's very interesting because we see dollar sliding down and stocks sliding up. This is contrary of what we are used to see last periods. And I told you the reason is that Fed is pushing the dollar down, so stocks are going higher for the yields situation. Okay, now the dollar, currently we see a reaction higher, but the trend is clear to the downside. Lower lows, this is 4 hours chart, and lower highs dictates that we are going to have another push lower to this target zone that I have here. $101. Also, there is ECB on the other hand that remains hawkish, at least in their comments, and this giving a boost to the euro, that pressing dollar down, because DXY is 65%. It's around 60% euro. Talking about euro, we see this situation here. I was expecting to see a move to the downside, but as we see, we break again above 108, so this move to the downside is postponed until further notice, and we see that currently is trying to push higher euro in a crescent of higher highs and higher lows in the short-term time frame. If we go to the 4 hours chart, we can see that. You see here higher lows, higher highs, and currently, now we see some taking profits here, but if the move will continue above today's high, I see another push higher to test the big resistance above 109. Okay, one interesting trade that I see now is USD CAD. CAD is trading just above, testing 135, 50, 60 area. This big support here, it's confluence support also from trend lines. Okay, we can see that here. This area here has a lot of supports. Also, this lows from February will give a support to USD CAD, and I believe it's one of the best pairs if you're gonna play the dollar strength and reversal. Of course, if we break below this support here, next resistance is gonna be in the lower of 135. I mean this area here. So you can try one long here because we have potential to test the upper side of this channel 137, 138. So it's good risk reward. I mean to risk 50 pips and going for 150 pips. Also, AUD is interesting. We have had CPI weaker than expected last night, and this gave one initial push down lower in the AUD. Currently, it's trying to find a base. Okay, I know this seems more like a bearish flag, but we can have another push at least to 67.35. The 200 periods moving average here. It's also confluence of previous highs resistance here, this area here, and we see for now this will go with the dollar trend. If you wanna play the Euro USD, the AUD reversal, another good pair is Euro AUD, I think, because we are trading just at below 162.60 peak resistance area that has been tested many times, and currently we can see now this is big move, 80 pips down, but is usual for Euro AUD. For now, if 161.40 support breaks, this can give a big move towards 157, 158, this area here, because there is no big support below 165, and this consolidation here is huge. Okay, let's check cable. Here momentum still to the upside. I was expecting another push towards 124 area, this area here, and then reverse. We can have this because we see this volatility here, but still we have higher highs and higher lows, so momentum is to the upside here too as well. Let's see oil. It's interesting after the big drop towards 65. I admit I didn't expect this. There were many calls for 60 area, and they were correct. But there is absolutely no reason for oil to be down here. We see this break from consolidation we have had. And now we are getting again above the lows here at the 70 area, so another push towards 80 is coming for oil, and maybe this is giving boost to commodity currencies like AUD and CAD as well. Gold, talking about commodities, gold clearly momentum to the upside here as well. We have tested 2000 again, psychological resistance area, and I believe in the next move higher we are gonna break it for good and test previous high at I think it's 27. This post-COVID high 2075. Another test in this area is coming for gold. Okay, let's check yields. Sorry, nothing new here. The trend is to the downside. Every move higher is a typical correction. Okay, we see this consolidation here for all the talking about Fed pause, blah blah blah. I don't care, yields going higher. And currently we are near a big move. We're testing this support here, but if finally breaks, then big move towards recent lows are coming for treasuries, T-note. This is T-note chart, so yields are gonna move higher. I believe we covered most of the pairs here. Okay, let's check crypto last. Crypto, a lot of news regarding Binance, but of course Bitcoin doesn't care. We see this consolidation here breaking higher. 29,000 is big resistance, but seems to hold pretty well. And if finally breaks above 29,000, then another leg higher is coming. Of course, if we go again below 25,000, then another move to 50,000 is coming. It's very tricky, Bitcoin. I know it's heavily manipulated, so if you trade here, you know what to do. That's all for now, just a small video. See you on our next video update.